my video presentation which explores the principles of safe working practice that's related to paddle sport activities. It's best that you have the right qualifications to carry out these paddle sports. This covers you in case of any accidents. A level 1 coaching certificate in paddle sports, British canoeing. It's also important to make sure that if you are going to be instructing children, you will need them to get their parents to sign a consent form and fill in a medical form. This lets the instructors know of any medical requirements that a child might need to take on the practical session, such as inhalers. Outline your plan for the day. Firstly, check on the weather. What's it going to be like in the destination that you've chosen? It's a good idea to have a backup plan destination to go to, just in case of poor weather. Arrange what dates you plan to go on your activity. This is so you can ask and inform the right people at both ends of what you're going to be doing. Make sure you carry out any risk assessment of your location to outline any potential hazards that may occur on your session, and can also control measures. Assess the situation to make sure none of the outlined hazards occur during your session. Things like you should make sure you're aware of water levels, plus be aware of any strong currents. Always keep an eye on the change in weather, because this could have an impact on the group taking part. One of the next steps is to organise your transport, such as a school or college minibus. This is what we need to do on our Friday practical session. Our tutors, Matt and Mark, need to book the uni minibus and trailer, as we are having to transport kayaks and canoes to our destination, such as the Liverpool Leeds Canal or Liverpool Docks. The appropriate kit for paddle sports should be kayak or canoe, which is obvious, paddle, a wetsuit, a buoyancy, and if you're using a kayak, you'll need a spray deck. Use any old footwear that you don't mind getting wet, and a cag jacket. Get extra warm clothes such as gloves, hat, spare shoes and clothes, a fleece, a towel. This is just in case you do capsize. A dry bag. This is for your spare warm clothes. Pack lunch if you're out all day, and maybe a hot drink. Sort out a first aid kit and maybe some extra rope. The instructors should always carry a mobile with emergency contacts on and emergency services, and if it's available, use a radio. Once at your destination and the canoes and kayaks are unloaded, firstly make sure your group has got their buoyancy on properly and any other safety aid. Next, brief your group before starting the session, using your group management, making sure anyone is aware of any situation. Give your group boundaries. Tell them where to avoid, like hanging trees or shrubs. Get them to stay together while on the water, and tell them not to wander off on their own. Advise them on how to get out of any sticky situation by using their problem solving. Maybe ask how they might overcome it by themselves. A good example of this is the other Friday practical session that I had on the River Dee. Myself and my classmate Chelsea, we were both riding in tandem in a canoe, and we got wedged in between two rocks. Matt, our tutor, left us to figure it out ourselves. After about 10-15 minutes we eventually did it. Matt was still watching us from afar. Quick appropriate action should be used to minimise any harm to any other participants. All near misses or incidents should be recorded at the end of the day. Big or small, why you might ask? Well, this is for insurance reasons. Debrief everyone when the activity has ended. Ask them what they thought of their strengths and weaknesses, where and how they might improve them for their next week's session. Then the instructor should debrief their group over the same matter and advise them and guide them on how to solve any situation they might have got into, plus on how they might improve their paddle techniques. After that, we return to where we started off on our journey and return all equipment and wash any wetsuits if required.